Hi everyone, it's Nalanie and welcome back to my channel. So today we are going to be testing out and playing around with this May Boxycharm box. I took everything out of the packaging just to make it a lot easier, but we're going to be working with a couple of products. I have a bronzer I'm going to start off with. So I have the Ciate London Bamboo Bronzer in Aruba Island. This is what it looks like. I swatched it when I first got the box, but I didn't put it on my face. So I'm just gonna go in with a nice fluffy brush. There isn't too much kickback, which is really nice. I'm just gonna use a really nice fluffy brush. This is the BH Cosmetics and Nazanin Kavari brush in number 1. I don't think this is for it, but I like using a bigger brush to bronze my face, especially when I'm just kind of in a rush. That color does look really nice. It doesn't look like it's too orangey. I think this just looks like a really nice bronzer. I don't think I would go in with this bronzer on my nose as a nose contour, so I'm just gonna go in with my normal bronzer. Yeah, this is actually looking really nice. I'm really happy with the color. It's going on very smooth. Yeah, this is looking really nice. I do have some dry patches over here because my skin is quite dry and it's emphasizing it a little bit, but it's not the bronzer's fault. It's my skin. Okay, perfect. I'm just gonna quickly contour my nose really quickly with my Hoola contour powder. Okay, so now we're gonna work on the eyes. We're gonna go in with this Cobb Cosmetics Day and Night eyeshadow palette. This eyeshadow palette is really pretty. I feel like you could do tons with this. We're just gonna do something really simple, and we're gonna go in with the Lavish brush set that this month's box came with. So I'm gonna try to use a couple of these brushes just so we can see how well they perform. Alright, so I'm just going to use this brush right here. There's no number on any of these brushes, so I'm just going to show you which ones I'm using. And I think we're going to go in with this color right here, which is Georgia Peach, and I'm going to mix together Dawn. Taking both of these colors, we're just going to work this into the crease. And that's actually a lot darker than I was expecting, so I'm going back in with the Georgia Peach just to tone this down a little bit. There is quite a bit of kickback on this palette, at least with the first 2 shades that I used, but it is pretty pigmented, so going back in with those same 2 colors. I'm just going to run this down here. Now I'm going to go with this color right here, which is Terracotta. This is a little darker, and I'm just going to add this right in this outer V. So I'm going to take this shade right here, which is Naked, and I'm going to take this little brush right here. I'm going to pack this onto the brush, and I'm going to brighten my inner tear duct a little bit. I'm going to take this little slightly angled brush and blend out edges right here since it was getting a little messy. Going back in with that same brush, I packed the inner tear duct color. I'm going to go in with this color right here, which is Halo, and I'm really going to work this right here. I'm going to take this color that's right next to Halo, and it just has a little bit of shimmer in there. And I'm going to tap that right here. It's not really picking up much. I don't really use my fingers. I don't really think it's doing much. Yeah, that color's not really doing much. Okay, I had to really pack on that product. And I feel like I kind of had to press a little hard. I'm not really liking the way this is going on, to be honest. I didn't want to have to press so hard. I feel like it's kind of disrupting the shadow, and it's looking a little patchy right there. I don't think it's picking up on camera, but in person, I'm not really too crazy about the way that's looking. Yeah, I wish I didn't have to press as hard, but color is not bad. It's not bad at all. But okay, so now the last thing I'm going to do is just going to go in with that angle brush, since the other one is still dirty. And I'm just going to run this right up here. Oh, sorry. And I'm using Naked, which is that matte cream color. Okay, and now I'm just going to go in with this little angle brush right here. I'm going to go in with this shade, which is Cocoa, and just kind of do a little bit of a wing. So that wasn't bad. I do have a little bit of fallout, so I'm just going to dust whatever is here off. Okay, so I'm going in with this Kylie Baddie on the Block blush. This is what it looks like. And I'm just going to add this to my cheeks. I think I'm going to keep my face a little more on the matte side. No highlighter. Okay, so I just lightly lined my lips with Morphe's Sweet Tea lip liner. Now I'm going to go in with the Sophia and Mabel Hydrating Hybrid 2-in-1 Lipstick Balm. This is what it looks like. It looks pretty dark. Okay, so, oh yeah, okay. This is not really a color I would, well, this color doesn't go well with this eyeshadow look, but this is not really a color I would gravitate towards. I'm gonna see if I can take some of this off and just kind of use this as a, kind of just blot this on for a lip stain. Okay, so this is what the lip is looking like. As far as the formula is really nice. It's very comfortable. I like it more on the blotted look side as opposed to being full on. I feel like when I put it full on, it really emphasized the lines on my lips, but pushing the product in to my lips helped soften and diffuse the lines. So I did really like that, and I really appreciate it. As far as the color, I'm not a huge fan of the color. This is just not a color I would normally reach for all the time, so it's not something I would make a lot of use out of. I do like the packaging. I think the packaging is really cute, really nice. As far as the brushes, I used 4 out of the 5 brushes. No complaints with them. They worked out really well. No complaints. It worked out pretty well. As far as the bronzer, I did like it. There's no shimmer in there. It's a perfect bronzer for my skin tone, but it's a little too, I don't want to say it's orange, but it's a little warm for my nose contour, so that's why I just used my Hoola bronzer for my nose. But as far as the face, I think it turned out really, really nice. There's no shimmer whatsoever, and I like the color. I felt like it went a very long way, and it just kind of blended into my skin really nicely. And as finally, the last product that we're going to talk about is the palette. The palette, it's okay. It's not my favorite and it's not the worst. I loved the way the matte shades blended out, went on. There was no issues whatsoever, but it's when I got to the metallic shades that I was having some issues. I felt like it was looking, it took a lot of product and a lot of blending, and I had to really go hard with making it show up, and I'm not a fan of that. I'm someone who loves metallics and shimmers, and I want my shimmers and metallics to go on and glide onto my skin as buttery as possible, and I didn't feel like that was doing it for me. So for that reason, this palette's just kind of okay. But that's it for this little try on first impressions review on my May Boxycharm box. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe, and I will see you in my next one. Bye.